Just right. After Maidenhead 2, Ebbsfleet 3, it was comfortable until the last few minutes.
Don't, mate. Don't.
Bonkers, wasn't it?
It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. I actually listen. 3-0 stoppage time, and you don't even think. Well, you do think of it, but it's unimaginable. But listen, that's what happens when you're ruthless at the other end, and you go not just one or even two, and you go and get that third. I don't want to talk about it, if I'm honest with you, because do you know how proud I am of the boys tonight to come here, Maidenhead, after such a gut-wrenching result, and how the manner of it on Saturday at Dorking, and all the bigger grand scheme of things, and talking titles and whatever else. It's tough, Jazz. It's tough for all of us as a group. And listen, I had it, okay? So I struggled Saturday night, I struggled Sunday, but it was my job to come in on Monday morning, and I had to lift everyone, and I did. I had to lift everyone, okay? Because I knew it was going to be low, I knew there was going to be some thoughts and feelings around, and that's individually and collectively. And there ain't many more tough places to go than Maidenhead away on a Tuesday night after feeling like that on Saturday. And I can say a sense of proudness. I'm delighted with the boys. I thought they were brilliant first half. There was just one or two things, and I have to give credit to Maidenhead, by the way, because they're a good side, Maidenhead. I just said to their manager there, we've played them in quite quick succession now. But we've played them, I think, 31st of January. They've conceded 5 goals since then, and we've just gone and put another 3 past them tonight. So they were the best defensive record in the league, and we've stuck 6 goals past them this season. But they play some really good stuff, and that's a credit to the manager since he's took over. And they're a tough outfit, okay? And they're going to be in and around the mix come the end, and we've taken 6 points off them. We've done the double. So I cannot be prouder and more pleased with the win tonight. And people can talk about how we've ended up having to deal with a corner right at the end and heart and mouth situations, and that's horrible, and I don't like that, and how and why it's got there. But that they might have got that one earlier, and that could have come. But listen, let's just concentrate on a massive 3 points, another massive reaction. I think I've said this now, I've said it in camp definitely, but I think I've come out here and said it. This group's got a top knack and habit of reacting to little setbacks and moments that go against you, and feelings, and having to sort of go quickly again, you know. And this team have reacted fantastically, and that's up there for me. That result tonight, that's right up there for me.
You said you had to come in and lift everybody after the weekend. Was there a bit of soul searching amongst the group? Did they kind of look at themselves and reflect?
Well, I think even though it was Chaz, it was just the manner. It was the manner of the defeat on Saturday. Okay, now you go to the league leaders who are formidable at home, lost 1 game at home all year. You're 1-0 up at half time, and you've got something to hang on to. And then it's obviously, we talk what we say at half time, and it completely goes out the window in terms of what happened. I'm going to say something now. Now, I mentioned it on Saturday, and Matty would have felt as low as anyone. Just said that in there, and probably has felt as low as anyone. And he's reacted tonight. He's pulled off a massive save at the end, which shouldn't have been have to been needed to be made to get us the 3 points. But his all-round game tonight, his distribution, his kicking, the way he handled himself in the building yesterday coming in, because he'd have been low, okay? He'd have been low. And it wasn't all on Matty on Saturday. I spoke about his mistake after. It's a team collective about being ruthless. When we get 1, we need to go and get 2, minimum, and go and get 3. Tonight we did that. But credit to Matty, but credit to all of them. And we looked at things yesterday, we spoke, we went in depth. We had to work really quickly in terms of learning from that, but working towards tonight. And that's a proper team. That's a proper team that can go and do that after Saturday's disappointment, to go again tonight at a really tough place.
So you didn't have a lot of time to work on things, but obviously there was an impact, and you received the benefit of that tonight. Do you think those changes that may have been made by the players and yourself are now in place for the rest of the season?
Well, you can't dwell. You can't just accept that you've been beat and you're going to stay there. It hurts. I cannot tell you this feeling, what it's like when you lose a football game and you win a football game, and the contrast of them. A player, it was there and there. As a manager, it's like that. But it's the same for the players as well. And you have to. There's no other choice. If people don't, then there's a worry. You have to lift it. But it's my job with my staff, Kers and everyone around it, that needs to lift the group. And that's what we've done. And we worked really hard yesterday. We worked really hard in the classroom. And then we worked really hard where we could. We got everyone outside, and obviously certain boys did less than others, but we really furrowed down on certain things and why and what, and we've learnt from it, and we were fantastic. We scored at the right time tonight, a little bit like Dorking did against us on Saturday. We scored at the right time tonight, and that's what football games are all about. Goals change games. That goal on Saturday changed that football game. That goal on Saturday, because it knocked the stuffing out of us, and I'm not saying that's right for the players to feel like that, but it was just such a sucker punch. But we felt sucker punched on Sunday/yesterday, and we've reacted, we've recovered, and that's a magnificent 3 points tonight.
You've talked about every game being a cup final from here on in, and on Saturday there won't be a bigger game for the rest of the season probably than Western-super-Mare coming to Ebbsfleet. I mean, that is a massive game, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I said to the boys before, and I've just said to them after, we've just done three away games on a bounce, and it's difficult to do that. We've now got 3 home games on the back of a win, so we now need to build on this. This only becomes a really good result again when we back it up on Saturday, and that'll be our job to do, you know. Then all of a sudden we can get a little bit of a breather with the Tuesdays, because I think this was the last Tuesday night game of the regular season, and obviously we've got the Easter period coming up, but Saturday's a massive game. They all are challenged. We've got 7, I think it is now, 7 cup finals, a lot of points to play for, and anything could happen. Anything can happen in this league. This league could flip at any time because it's so tight, so congested. I haven't seen the results, so I don't know who's won and who's not tonight, but we'll have to wait and see. All we can do is worry about ourselves, worry about each next game. We can't look to next weekend. We can only look to this Saturday coming up now. So we'll be in tomorrow, dust ourselves down, we'll work, we'll recover, and we'll be chomping at the bit now to get back in front of our magnificent home fans. And on that note, to travel, they're up that end first half, down this end second half. They deserve that, because they'd have felt deflated Saturday as well with the manner of that defeat and how it happened in the terms of it. But listen, I send them home with 3 points, and I can't wait to see all their faces on Saturday with smiles, hopefully, and cheering us on, because they're massive for us. The last home game, I think it was, when we beat Torquay, they were incredible, and they are all the time, and we're going to need that in abundance again. So let's look forward to it, but let's work hard and recover right, work right, and big game on Saturday, but they all are.
You mentioned this was the last of 3 away games that you've just had, and I know managers tend to look at little blocks of games, and that block of 3, to come away with 6 points, no matter how you got them, 3 away games, 6 points, that's a pretty good haul, isn't it?
It is very good. If we'd have levelled our away form a little bit more, and we're not bad, by the way, now. Our away form's quite decent. I look at the home and away form all the time for everyone, ourselves and everyone else, and we're not bad now. But it wasn't quite like that towards the start of the season. But to pick up a win, this is something I'm going to say, okay? To win a football game is very, very difficult. The whole group, the players, obviously, but the staff, the manager, everyone associated, the backroom team, the office, the fans, it's difficult to win a football game at any level, okay? So to go and do it away last Tuesday night, journey, to do it tonight on a Tuesday night journey, to know why and how we lost it on Saturday, where we felt we threw it ourselves, and then we didn't do enough then, and then their keepers pulled off a great save to stop it going 2-2, and who knows from there. But listen, we're talking about the league leaders there, and they're top for a reason. But 6 points out of the 9 is very good going, and but that's all it is at the moment. We just need to keep chipping away. Every next game is massive, and that's starting on Saturday at home.
Thanks, Josh. Congratulations tonight. See you on Saturday.
Cheers, James.
Cheers, Josh.